man, I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just let me know. Don't be scared. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Catch, aka Rocky. Rockafella Racing at SFR WWG Westward We Go Championship Round 3. And we're in a monsoon at COTA. So, the crazy part about this, guys, is that it's crazy, man. Throughout the whole time the practice server was up, the track was on damp. So, there was no puddles. Basically, the whole time we were practicing, the track was on damp, and it was barely raining, you know? I mean, it was still wet, you still had to be careful, but we were running 215s, okay? When a normal lap here is like, for the aliens, is 204s. For me, is 206, 207s, right? But we were hitting, actually, we had the car tuned perfectly. We were in good shape here, and we were doing really good in the practice, and then all of a sudden, when you switch the server over to race and adjust it, everything's the same with the server, but as we know, the weather could become very unpredictable with the servers and ACC's dynamic weather. So here we are now, and now it's a downpour. Now the track is basically saturated. So, you know, everybody right now is on the is probably on the back foot here, because we're all trying to figure out now, what are we doing as far as our setups go, because like I just had to raise my tire pressures and go with a completely different setup. I was on a dry setup, but using it in the wet, and with wet tires with a few tweaks. Then I had to change over to the CDA wet setup and make a few tweaks, and I'm still not even there yet, guys. What I'm trying to do is make sure that I can get my tire pressures up. Look at this. I was trying to get my tire pressures up to 30. You know, and yeah, so track is on 1924. The setup that we're on here is, like I said, it's basically new. Guys, this is unbelievable, man, unbelievable. Good news is, though, hey, look, we got a wireless mouse, so that's the one plus right now. Oh, guys, this is gonna be insane, man. This is going to be insane. Oh boy, oh boy. I just need my tire pressures to get up to the 30s around about. This is going to be crazy, man. It's going to be like a spa race, but like the last one we did with the crazy spray. Yo, what's up, Gel? Gel, I can't because there's something wrong with Streamlabs right now with Discord. It's not picking up other people's voices. Sorry, bro. I'll fix it though for next round. I don't have time to go through it right now though. I'm really sorry, dude. But this is insane, bro. Oh, you're live. Okay, cool. Guys, look at this, man. And COTA is one of those tracks that even in the dry, you could get track limits so easily and definitely get a drive-through. So not only do we all have to be super careful off the start of the race to not hit each other and cause craziness, but now we're all adapting on the fly. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. And it's normal right now for a little bit of sliding because the tires definitely got to warm up. But guys, this is insane, man. This is insane. I mean, in a way, it's kind of good because it's a surprise. Like, we knew it was raining, but it was raining light, you know? And now it's forget about it. So I saw Ricardo run a 220, and Tiago, who actually won last race because Ricardo spun, we were running actually very close to the same times when it was only damp out. But now, oof, man. Shark Bait, what's up, bro? I don't know why you wouldn't see it. Sharkbait, that's really weird. You should definitely see the server. Can you make sure you're checking all or GT3? Can you please message Jar Jar Skinner on Discord so he can get you in here? Oh man, Sharkbait, you gotta be able to get in here. The only reason I could think that it would do that is, I mean, I don't. It should definitely show you the server. SFR space G. Okay, that was horrible. There's a real chance, though, guys, that I went from being really strong at maybe the almost the top of the grid to now I might be at the back of the field. Honestly, because this is all brand new with this setup here. Whew. You gotta stay away from all these curves, man. Wow, big slide. Alright, we're still a little bit, well, we'll see what happens with these tires, but oh man, this spray, everything's, thanks Sharkbait. I really hope you can get in, man. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to see the server. It's just, that doesn't make any sense. It's just weird. Oh, damn, guys. Wow, this lap is horrendous. Look at the oversteer, man. I don't even know how. Oh, slide right there. Whew, guys. Thank you, James Parker, for sending me the setup. He sent me the wet setup like yesterday. Oh man, that just killed us. That right there just killed our lap. Yo, cuz in the house, what's up, homie? Bro, we thought it was going to be a damp track, and as soon as we switched the server to race mode, it's now a full monsoon.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead.
Thank you.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, invalidated shit. Exactly, of course, right, bro? Right? But look at this. I got a wireless mouse. Yay! So now I don't have to lean over anymore. Yes, 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 yes. We gotta click these up a little bit. 1, 2. We don't have that much time. This is good. 1, 2, 3. So we're aiming for no answer yet. Shit, man. Shit, Sharkbait. It should be SFR G. I don't know why you wouldn't see it. I mean, you see the brands one. That's the G Portal one. But this one, I don't know if you're if there's something wrong with the search bar. You never had a problem before, but I don't know if you changed something in the search menu. I mean, you could search GT3, make sure you have show all on. I'm just trying to think of what to do for you, man. Like, this happened to somebody on console before where they just couldn't find the server, and it was something stupid, like the way that they were searching it. Oh man, dude, this won't be good if you're not here. Like, I mean, I know it's not your fault, but we want you on the grid, of course, and you're fighting for a spot. I mean, you know, it's the frick, man. I hate when that shit happens, dude. Did you ever see the practice server? Oh, somebody else jumped me now. Let's see who. Oh, boosted. He was worried about racing tonight, but he's got the Lexus. Sephiroth is back. He hasn't raced in a while. Neither has boosted. Sephiroth is in Florida with this freaking damn hurricane. Now I'm getting dropped to 6. Look, I'm getting dropped down the order like crazy. That's alright though, I don't care, man. The rain is a really crazy equalizer, man, because like we were running, like I said, in the damp we were running 215s. So I mean, yeah, let's just try and see what we can do here. Yes, yes, no capitals. Okay.
There's a slow car ahead.
Look, we keep getting dropped. Down the order, down the order. That's not good, man. Oh my God. Alright, so this lap is
Yellow
shot.
flag in sector 1.
Oh, maybe not. Just goes to show you how much more time is actually in the lap, but man, guys. This is literally, this lap coming up is going to be it. What an ultimate equalizer, man. Like, this shouldn't be happening though, I'll tell you the truth. It should be the same. But then again, it could always start, you know, raining heavier. Alright, this is it, guys. Gotta put a lap in here. Hopefully we can do something. Yeah, it's not going to get it done. Yeah, we're screwed. We barely were even able to figure out our tire pressures here. 24 Celsius. dropped down to 10th position, man. Oh my god. Alright. Jesus, man. I don't even know what this setup here. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed about this, guys, because look at this. I'm in 10th. I'm in 10th position, man. 29.9, 29.8. Look at how many people. Trangisi. Look at how many people. Silver drivers that beat me out. Ram. Bullshit, dude. Oh, you're in. Alright, good. You're in. But still, that sucks, man. That sucks. You just start from the back. Tell you the truth, guys, I'm like, wow, he ran a 218 in this. That's pretty good. Tiago right there. Bruno right there. Marco right there. Now, that's the thing. Like, I was beating Marco by, like, a second. Me and Tiago were in the two. I'm screwed here right now, guys. I'm screwed, man. I am screwed. Why does it not remember the setup here? The pressures. Why is it not remembering the pressures? So, all right, one. Let me see here. So we'll go up here. One. I think I'm gonna go 45 and 45. These current pressures. So not only that, but in the race, it's on a ×3 time multiplier. So there's that to deal with too. I don't know, man. 65. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, man. Guys, this is bad, man. This is bad.
Alright, conditions are wet. We have some slippery curves, and also watch out for your braking distance.
Man, oh man, oh man. I'm so aggravated right now that I didn't have a setup and couldn't adjust on the fly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well, whatever, man. You know, we do this shit for fun anyway. Now, just to give you guys an example, like, look at my toe and my camber, right? And the tire pressures here, and the brake ducts on 3 and 3, right? So, if I load the setup that we were running, which was right here, I just couldn't get a lap in, bro. I couldn't get a good lap in. And these conditions, it went from damp to being saturated wet, and I was just caught off guard, you know? So if we go to this setup here, though, look at what I was running with toe and camber. Nothing. And look how low my pressures were. And I was running pads 4, ducts 4. So that just goes to show you, like, what the difference is in setups from heavy rain to almost no rain. Look at this. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I mean, what are we gonna do? Screw it. Like I said, wireless mouse is cool though. I mean, you know, you gotta account for definitely all sorts of crazy shit happening. And it's weird when your pit stop, it's in the rain, the pit stop tires don't come on. They don't want you to change them, but we're good to go here. Guys, I don't know, man. This is gonna
Going
be.
single file.
We're just gonna have to see. Maybe. Well, it's definitely a complete turnaround from what I thought was gonna happen. Look at this spray, guys. This spray is almost, it's basically how Spa was. And that, actually, as the race went on, I was actually running good times at Spa with the Aston. But, you know, we were so fucked up off the beginning. I mean, I really hope there's no accidents here off the beginning. But, you know, somebody's going to definitely lose it. They're going to go off track. So keep in mind, the time multiplier also is on ×3. So, you know, everything is completely thrown off with how much fuel do we need, the whole 9 yards. Look at this. This on the opening lap is going to be very scary because when you come into this hairpin here, you can't see anything. You know, so I tell you what, man. The messed up thing is that, well, whatever. It's over and done with now. I'm not going to complain about it anymore because I'm just a little tiny bit upset because I knew that in the damp I had the setup perfect. It felt perfect. Running good laps, you know, like fast laps. And I didn't see what Ricardo ran in the damp, but me and Tiago, the one that's in second place right now, he was running like 0.2 faster than me. And then look, like I said, we get thrown in here where it's completely wet, and it's a completely different situation now. So it's gonna be so hard to make up positions on people. No, we just have to definitely take it easy. I hope nobody hits us or nobody gets hit off the back up, because guys, T1 here is basically shit. I'm gonna be on the outside. T1 here is very tough, man. All right, here we go, boys. Here we go.
Green light. Give it all you can. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Wow, we had an amazing launch. That was an amazing launch. Wow. Can't see shit. People are definitely going to get track limits 100%. Marco running wide.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Damn. I did that same exact thing in the Ferrari
Yellow
Vila
flag in
race.
sector
Whew.
two. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
There's our boy Trangisi, Trango. Trying to get out of that spray, man. God. Wow. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're just getting ridiculous understeer. I see you, Marco.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Wow. Damn it, man. Guys, whoo, man. I can't take that turn accurately right now. Gotta get my shit together. Oh no. Sorry, Marco. Mark by the hazards.
Well done, mate. This is me, your crossovers.
Oh shit. Sorry, Marco. That was totally my fault. The car spun. Damn it. Sorry, Marco.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Slow car ahead.
Got the Ferrari. Ooh, that's Bruno. Shit. Wow, Bruno's fast as hell too. A little better. Give credit to Trango, man. He's moving there in the Ferrari, but this is what's hurting me here. This sector right here. Trango's definitely on cloud 9 right now. He's in 3rd place. My car just snapped last lap. Oh. Good thing is though, we gotta watch out for track limits. As long as we don't pick up any track limits, somebody might, you know, I'm sure people will. Drop the traction down to 4 there, just to get out. Still a little bit wet, too wet for that though. This actually became very interesting, guys, because these two are not going anywhere behind me. have a second, I'll check the damage. This turn, guys, is a bitch. Guys, gotta brake super early for T1. There's a thing on T1 though that like it's almost like a groove in the road because there's a camber on the road, on a downhill camber. The Ferrari's a monster here too. I would expect Bruno to catch me sooner than later. 6 seconds. Oof. Damage. Yeah, this Beamer does not want to turn. That was horrible. Yeah, Bruno's catching me for sure, man.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Hey. Oh no, Trango.
There's a slow car ahead.
I gotta start coming into that hairpin wider.
Car on the left.
I gave that to Bruno. Come on, Trango. Oh, dude. All right, no problem, Sharkbait. I hear you, bro. It's very hard if you didn't have any practice. No worries, dude. Look at that, TC4. Now Marco is right on Triango's ass. Triango shouldn't actually worry about battling any of us. He could actually let Marco by. Although you want to win the race, I get it, but... Oh shit, he just dove deep as hell. Now, me and Bruno had an awesome battle along with Voorhees last round at Indy. Remember? And our pit stop is what saved us. Man, look at this frickin' spray, man. Oh. What's going on with Bruno here?
Well done, mate. The fastest steps on fire.
I just want to shout out Boosted and Sephiroth, our teammates. Oh, drive through track limits already. Yeah, see? That's Reese. Just want to give a shout out to Boosted and Sephiroth because they haven't raced. Sephiroth has been in Florida with all that. Thank God he's safe and his family and all our loved ones out there in Florida and everybody. But, and then Boosted just been so busy working that he hasn't had time to race. Man, that's not good. I gotta come in there wider. No, Sharkbait, you won't because you have to. You won't get penalized though. You're not going to score any points because you got to complete 70% of the race in order for it to be counted. So it will go down as a DNF, but you won't get penalized for that. Now, guys, we have a big. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix this damage. Oh no! Oh no! That's been slowing me down so much right there. Damn it. There's my boy.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Good job, Marco. Good job. Oh my god, that was so close, dude. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on, Triangle, don't fight, dude. Good job, bro.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thanks, Triangle. I think he's being smart because he knows that he's in the silver class lead. I am struggling right now, guys. I'm on a completely different setup that I was practicing.
Car on the left.
At this point, I don't even care if Triangle goes because he's probably got more pace than me right now. I don't know, man. Maybe I have to fix the damage.
Losing to the car heading sector 1.
Man. came out way too tight. Yeah. Wow, dude. Oh, he stopped too. I don't know. I don't think I could fix the damage, guys. Shit pit stop. I had to add more fuel. Look at this. Damn it. So sorry, Boosted. I'm so sorry, man.
The mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
I was getting basically screwed. I fixed the damage. Marco's gonna definitely be on our ass. I'm in Boosted. I'm in horrendous shape right now. I have no, like, my pace is completely gone. I was lucky I got a good jump off the line. I don't know who spun you out, but it will have to be reported anyway, just because of the fact, you know?
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
I hope we have enough fuel, guys. I think we should, but so we lost 6 seconds because of damage, and we totally botched our pit stop box because we had a freaking, oh my god, man. Yo, TMK, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. Always, man. 3 weeks in a row, you're the man, bro. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate everybody out there. It really means a lot. You guys come support me. I try and do the same thing, obviously, to all of our other friends out there, our streamers, just for some good content. Man, I'll tell you what, guys, I was really hoping that the track was going to stay on damp, because I think we were really primed for, we had some good pace, man. See, even on the opening lap right now, I could feel that the car is turning better, so that little bit of damage with me and Marco, it had to be fixed, but that was my fault, not Marco's fault. See, the car's getting loose through there, though. Yo, TMK, man, really appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's see. As soon as we get out of the S's, we'll see if that was Trango leaving the pits. And the thing is, guys, like I didn't even worry about trying to get a setup for heavy rain, like, you know, medium to heavy rain, because we weren't practicing that at all. It was strictly damp. So now what should be happening is, though, I did increase the pressures just a little bit. And what should actually happen is the track might be, oh no, that's Dunn. Oh, Dunn's behind us. Okay. See what happens when you're an idiot and you don't put the traction control back. There's drivers in the pit right now.
There's a car in stick pit lane. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Alright guys, let's just grind away. I have to stay super focused right now. That was just horrible, dude. I cannot get that hairpin right. I don't know, I got like a... Maybe it's the way I'm seeing it right now with the heavy rain. Yeah, look, everything is like...
You're given a warning for exceeding track limits.
Yeah, I'll take that all day, no problem. Man, I'm telling you what, guys, I do not like the way this BMW feels right now. I just gotta stick it out and try and hold on to whatever I can. Oh my god, Tango got disqualified. For what? Speeding in the pits? Like, again, this is not something that should be happening. Man, I gotta be careful with these Ferraris and the Bentleys because they are fast, man. When it's wet like this. Man, Tango, I'm sorry, man. Why is it? Why? It does happen in ACC where you can get disqualified. It's happened to me before when you speed into pit lane too fast. Sometimes it'll give you a stop and go, but if you really speed, it'll give you a disqualification. And that's happened now in 2 rounds. What's the pressure? What's the temperature at? 23. Damn it. The push out understeer is just ridiculous right now. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Yeah, Tango, what the fuck, man? I don't understand that, dude. I'm really sorry, Tango. I don't know what like. I would love to see a replay of how you entered the pits, because yeah, something's going on with the server, man. Something's going on with the server because A, it shouldn't be changing the weather like this on us without us telling it to do that, and we do understand about the getting disqualified with the pit lane if you speed too much, but that's like if you ridiculously speed, it should just be handing out a stop and go. Had to pit. Yeah, if you could, dude, if you could somehow send me that, that'd be great. Because that's bullshit, man. But the only weird thing is, Tango, is that it does hand out stop and goes to other people, or drive-throughs, you know, with the track limits, obviously, but guys, I'm driving so horrible. I am driving so horrible right now. Like, look at Bruno in the Ferrari, man. He left the pitch just before we did, but he's basically gone now. Definitely don't want to run them over too much. I screwed up Trango and Marco a few times. When they were behind me. There's still a lot of time left, guys. They could catch me. Tanga is freaking ridiculous, man. Guys, I'm gonna need to hit the Devil's Lettuce after this race, for sure, because my nerves are a little stressed out, but I've had some personal stuff going on with me too, like health-wise. I mean, I'm alright, you know. I have a hernia, you know. So when I put in racing like this, especially on the direct drive wheel, you know, the next day I'm hurting. But I would really love to be able to smoke, and I'm all out. Might be able to get the bottom of the vape pen. Who's this in front of us? Sep. He hasn't pit yet, but that's okay. Because honestly, guys, you got to give Sephiroth mad credit, because Sephiroth hasn't raced in, like, I don't know, man, like since round 1. So that's like 2 weeks he hasn't been behind the wheel. And then you get tossed into a rain race, like, and he wasn't even able to practice because he had no internet and barely had power with the whole Florida situation, you know. And I tell you what, Boosted and Sephiroth had a really good qualifying, man. So it just sucks. Boosted has internet problems. Boosted has internet issues. How am I in 3rd place right now? Wow, Marco is definitely hunting down the Bentley there. And to be fair, I gotta be honest with you guys, I think Marco and I both fixed our damage. But in these conditions right now, I think a lot of people have more pace than me. And plus, I mean, maybe the BMW is just freaking horrendous in the actual real rain. It's very weird though, guys, because I went to Silverstone with the Aston, and because, you know, told you I was gonna be driving the Aston when for like anything we do besides this. And a catch, focus. I was not able to hit my times that I could hit in the BMW, and I got back in the BMW and I felt really good.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me because I didn't know where Sep was gonna be. Now see, this is good for Sephiroth because it doesn't, he's smart about it, because it actually doesn't matter if he finishes in last place, like on the entire grid. He'll finish in last place in Pro, but he'll still get points. So it's very important, man. It definitely is. The only thing that saved me, guys, I believe this was my start. Was the start that I got the launch. The brake, when you hold the brake at the same time, kind of get a brake launch a little bit. Telling you guys, once if Marco can get around done behind us, it's two Bentleys battling each other. If Marco can get around done, he's gonna be on our ass. And honestly, I would give Marco the spot. And yeah, because we are teammates, but... Yo, holy shit, Rick, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by, dude. Thanks for always liking the stream and stopping by, man. Rick, where you been, bro? I was getting nervous about you, dude. I haven't seen you in so long. I know that we really haven't done console stuff on SFR, but... you know, we are, man. I'm just waiting for somebody to help kind of take it over, but we're gonna do the endurance, and I think it'll actually be live streamed as well. I gotta get on that though, man. I'm sorry, I've just been so busy with like life and just in general that like I've neglected the console situation. But then again, it's very hard, man. It's hard, but we're gonna get something going. Plus IRL has stuff going. So, you know. Seth gonna give it to me?
Car on the right.
Thanks, Seth.
Clear on the right.
Oh shit. Sorry, Sep. I just totally fucked my teammate. I'm sorry, man. He allowed me to pass, and then I ran wide. Guys, this has not been a clean race by me at all. Alright, who's up ahead? Oh, look at this. Marco got around. There he is. Oh no, what happened to Tiago? He's in 6th place. Oh shit, man. Alright guys, we gotta focus, man. Because I know that Tiago can challenge Ricardo, I mean, a little bit, you know? Guys, here comes our teammate Marco. $7:45 left, so man. Now the thing we have to be careful about though is that if me and Marco start to battle, or not even battle, but just get close, I gotta be careful that I don't lose a spot. Man. I wish I was able to run like a TC4. Want to know what's going to blow your mind even more, guys? Listen to the bog that we get, right? We're getting a bog with TC8 in the rain, but you know that we use TC8 in the dry, and it doesn't bog at all. So with the wet tires on, because of the different grip levels, we're getting a bog with the TC up on 8 right now, but oh shit, Tiago. Oh, he's coming for this, guys. He got in front of Marco. Did he? Yeah, he did. Oh shit, he's coming up my ass, man. He's coming fast. Oh man, this is getting crazy, guys. It's getting crazy. Ah, the McLaren's got so much freaking speed through here. Shit. He's probably... I can't just give it to him. Good switchback. Good switchback, Tiago. 2 more laps, guys. This one and one more. I'm gonna give it to Marco, guys. I could have really held up Tiago.
Leaders on final lap now.
Guys, this hairpin has killed me all day. Whew. Minya. Too squirrely on... Yeah, it is, bro. On Fords, like... But the thing is, in the dry, we run it on 8. So go figure, right? It's just the wet tires. Man, I honestly, I wish I was in a Ferrari or a McLaren for this race. I wonder how Tango and Ram felt with the BMW, with the heavy wet condition, like with. With these conditions. I mean, guys, we did all right for having a half-ass setup. And I mean, really off the start was the best for us. We had a great jump. Proud of I'm really proud of all the guys, man.
Leader has finished the race.
Oh my God! Look at how far Ricardo is out in front of us, man. Good job for Bruno, though. Bruno's going to walk home with a 2nd place finish, and I'm actually... Come on, Marco. Once again, I left it in 4th for TC4 there. I was going to give it to Marco anyway. Nice job, brother. Nice job, man. Nice job, Marco. fourth, fifth, big deal. But for Bruno, for Ricardo and Bruno, that's big because Bruno was actually 1 point behind us. Marco, that's going to be, you know, it's going to be big for him. Ricardo gets another one for fastest lap of the race. Good job, Trango. Look at him. Trango came there. Guys, we could have really had third if we wanted to. We could have kept Tiago at bay. You know, like we really could have. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, look at the car. It's all dirty. I'm so stupid too. I told you guys last time. I'm like, look, the Pirelli came off because of the water at Spa. I was like, look at how it comes off the car because I guess it gets worn out. No. The wet tires just don't have the Pirelli's name on them. He's fucking so stupid that I am. But look what's cool. Look at the gas next to the Hope and the look at the gas the gas cap. Look to the left of it. It says I have 13 liters of fuel left, right? The 1.3. So if we go back in my car onto this view, well we can't, but it's pretty cool because it shows what you really have in the car. It's really cool. It's really cool. 13. But yeah, so man, oh man, guys, holy shit. There's the good right there. Let me see. Is there anybody else? 18. So no, you don't. You don't. He got no, neither. Basically, he's gonna get disqualified because that's how the server is gonna read it, because he did technically get disqualified. Even though it, as you see down here, DSQ. But yeah, that's not gonna
Green light. Give it all you can.
that's not gonna, you won't get any points, unfortunately, bro. You're not gonna get you're just gonna get 0 points for this round. I mean, so and so will Tango. Tango unfortunately will get 0 points for this round. I mean, it sucks because, you know, but in essence, yes, that could be your drop round. You know, that could be your drop round. But let me read here, guys. Let's get at. You know how nice it is to have a wireless mouse over here, actually, guys. Like it's really so much better. But let's get out of here, man. Sephiroth is playing right now, but he was playing already. What does that mean? So, Sharkbait, I'm curious. Yeah, you did get screwed, bro. Yeah, no problem, Sharpbreak. It's all good. So what were you seeing here, man? Were you not seeing this? Because this is how you see how I have it on all. So literally, it's just so like if we back up here, you know, and we come into server list, so it's always on all. So you get all those servers that, and then you want to copy this basically. Accessible, ping limit you want off, and you just don't even worry about that. And then when you search, you should be good. So SFR G, and whoops, that's an H. But what's really cool, what I also love about PC is that it saves the passwords for you. So like, you know, when we change it, but it saves the passwords. So see, like whatever these passwords were, it saves them. But oh really? Do you have it on do you have a question, Tango? Do you have your pit limiter on manual, or is it on auto? Because I have mine on auto. I just make sure that I always, you know, slow down even extra going into the pits. But that's a tough pit lane there, especially in the rain, because it comes up poof, quick to the right. I mean to the left. Oh, that's what it is, Sharkbait. Yes, you got to make sure you're in your primary car because you got to make sure you're in your primary car. Otherwise, the entry list, you won't see the server because there's an entry list. So you definitely have to make sure you're in your car that you have selected for the series. Tango, I would strongly recommend that you put it on auto pit limiter. The pit limiter doesn't really give you any. Ricardo, great job, dude. You did phenomenal. Let me ask you, Tango. I gotta ask you something. I'm gonna tell you something about the pit limiter in a second. But Ricardo, let me ask you a question because I had no business even coming in third. And I could have really fought Tiago, but I didn't. I wonder what happened with you guys. Props to Bruno because he spun and he still made up time. And he came out of the pits like 5 seconds ahead of me. But he was props to Trango in the Ferrari. But when the track was damp, I was running 215s. I couldn't get to 214s, but me and Tiago were really, really close. Okay, but Tango, there's really no need for you to have a pit limiter engaged, manual. Some leagues make you do that, which is stupid in my opinion, because, whatever. And kinda, I did, Ricardo, because I was in third, and he had, I don't know what happened to him, but he was coming up, and he got by Marco, and me and Marco kind of made a little contact earlier in the race, and I really felt bad because Marco had more pace than me. So, and so did Tiago. So when Tiago was coming up, I was really, I could have held him up, dude. I could have really held him up. Oh shit, are you serious? That's what. Oh my god, dude. So he pit twice and then still caught us. So you see, this is the thing. This is the thing that I don't. All right. When the track was damp, so I had no setup for the wet. James Parker was actually nice enough to send me the wet setup. In case anybody's wondering, the wet setup for the BMW Barcelona is the same as COTA. Anyway, so he sent that to me, but I didn't use the wet setup because we were on damp the whole time, and I was running. Yo, what up, Joe? What up, Joe? Great qualifying, man. I was running 215s in the damp. I'm curious to see what you were running because I hit like a 215, like 5 maybe, 4, something like that, and Tiago hit a 215.2 and a 215.1. So I was like, all right, well, that must mean Ricardo must be hitting like probably 214s, maybe even 213s. I'm really curious to see what you ran. But when the race transferred over to the wet, I understand that we were all on the same playing field, but that shouldn't happen. I do like the unpredictability of it a little bit, but that shouldn't happen like that because the server's set on static. So it should never change, as we discussed in the drivers' meeting. But I was totally out of my realm, guys, because I didn't have a setup. I had to throw a setup together real quick in the free practice. Pressures weren't really right. So I had horrible pace here, horrible pace. So but I did let him by because I felt like he deserved it, and I didn't want him to um, I didn't want him to I didn't know his situation, so I knew he was out there. I knew he had pace, so and I knew you were way gone already, but I did let him by, and then ultimately at the end I let Marco by to come in instead of fourth place. I came in fifth place because around T1 I screwed up and the car over rotated and me and Marco made just minor side to side contact, but that forced him to stay behind me and whatever. Okay, so it's all good. I don't care about that. But Tango, here's the thing. There's really no need for the manual pit limiter because of the fact that it doesn't save or gain or lose you any time. What is important is having a manual ignition button on and off and a manual starter, because when you get to the pit, you can turn the car off with your starter button mapped, obviously before you hit the pit lane, the pit box, your lollipop, man. You kill the engine, they jack you up quicker. Then as soon as they jack you up, you hit the starter button again, and then your ignition button, so your ignition's on, and when you get to 1 second, you just hold down your ignition button and you're gone. So that's the benefit to not having an automatic pit stop with automatic engine start and automatic ignition. So those need to be manual, but the pit limiter doesn't need to be manual at all. Wet setup also for damp. You got penalties with the auto. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like if you speed, you'll definitely get penalties, but I've never really, if you take it with caution, I never really had a problem with it. What do you mean wet? So you ran a wet setup for the damp? I don't Okay, okay. Well, apparently the new thing is now that uh on wet setups now there's patch 2, not patch 3 anymore. So I found that a little interesting as well. But if you're too fast entering, that's why you use manual. But dude, I'm just telling you, try it. Try it with it on auto for at least the. I'm assuming you have your ignition and your starter on manual, but when it's on auto, you actually can get away with it, man. Yo, Marco, that was intense, bro. That was insane, dude. I honestly I felt really bad because I was just telling the guys in the chat I had no business. You saw my pace in the damp, and I was moving in the damp. I was doing really good. I was thinking it was gonna be all right, but when this shit transferred over to wet, man, and it was full wet, I had to throw a setup together. 1, 2, 3. I know everybody did, but I don't like the BMW in the full wet. I don't like the setup I had. I was really slow, and I felt okay. They're manual, so I felt that when we went through T1 and we made side to side contact, I felt that I was really slowing you down. I was slowing actually Trango down as well in the Ferrari. So ultimately, I wanted to give you the spot back, but then we had done on our tail too, so I had to be careful. But if I around that the last sector, Marco, I was gonna let you by anyway, just because I was almost gonna let you by on the straight, but I said okay, screw it, and then you wound up getting around me anyway, so Yeah, it shouldn't do that to you, but yeah, you're right, Tango. Man, I don't get it, dude. I honestly I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. It might be you're like one of the only ones I know that run manual pit, like pit limiter. Um, like I said, unless it's like forced like through a league, I don't really see the benefit of doing it. I mean, because you got to worry about it. You got to worry about it when you enter pit lane, when you exit pit lane to turn it off. It could slow you down. I mean, it's just and honestly, with it on auto, you can get away with actually sometimes going a little bit quicker into the pits, but I have done this before, so when even on a practice server, when there's actually not a race or qualifying going on, if you fly into the pits, it will basically just teleport you back to your pit box, and if there's an actual session going on, you'll get disqualified. It's happened to me before. Now that's not what you did, of course, but maybe the pit limiter being a manual is forcing that a little bit, and it's just not time. Maybe it's a timing thing. I don't know. But I would just rock auto, bro, for the simplicity of it and the fact that like there's really no benefit, I feel, for having the pit limiter manual. So, you saved me, Marco. What do you mean? What do you mean? I saved you that time. You might have actually. Everybody knows how T1 at COTA sometimes you can get a lockup and the car like over rotates because of the off camber of it. So maybe that's what you mean. When I basically got loose there and came back into you, I guess. So yeah, so I came into you and then poof, Joe was hitting 216s in the damp. Yeah, dude, I was hitting 215s. Listen, I'm all about the versatility and the, having it rain like that. Like, we knew it was raining, so it wasn't like it was raining and then all of a sudden it was 40 Celsius and a clear day out. So it was still, still gonna be wet. It's just, I was just, like I said, I was just a fish out of water, literally, because I didn't have a good setup here in time to work with a full wet setup. So, um, okay, yeah, yeah. You're right, Mark. Yep. Now that I remembered what happened, yes, this is exactly what happened. I I I was in on my way to a spin. With the TC8, I don't know that I fully would have actually, if that I would have spun, but I was definitely heading over to the left, made contact with you, and then yeah, then that's obviously slowed you down and allowed me to continue to go. But yeah, that dude, that was crazy. That's why ultimately, dude, I really felt bad about it, and I knew that you had more pace than me, so I really wanted to let you go regardless of the fact. Eventually, if I could. It's crazy though. We all pit at the same time. Me, you, and Bruno. So props to Ricardo. The dude's a beast. On damp, you were running 213s. This freaking guy, dude. You're getting a ballast, dude. You're getting a ballast. Because on damp, Tiago, like I said, was 215s. I don't know what kind of fuel he was on, but to be fair, maybe he wasn't even on qualifying fuel. I don't know, dude, because I was hitting 215s on like 30, 40 liters, and constantly like low 216s, unless I screwed up the lap or something. My biggest problem with this track, even in the dry, is that hairpin after the little back straight. Well, before the main back straight, that hairpin gets me every time, man. It's just I don't do well there. So yeah, but congrats to everybody. This was really cool. So it was a rain race. We had two in a row now. I mean, I thought this would be, like I said, it was damp. It was gonna be a little different. So in my experience, I know it's two totally different tracks, but the Aston and the Beamer in the wet, I would take the Aston all day long, man, all day long. Um, but guys, so thank you again, everybody, for stopping by. It does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it. And we're going to be back on Sunday. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Rick. Good race to everybody, man. Everybody did really well. I really feel bad for Tango, man. It's like he's competing in the silver class and he's doing really well. Like, Tango is picking up his pace. Yes, the wet is a total game changer for everybody. Anybody could win in the rain, man, unless you're Ricardo, and when you're an alien, then you just basically win wherever you go. But yeah, man, like I feel really bad for Tango. That shit, like, he's moving his way in silver, but there's still 5 races left, guys. So the kind of stuff that could happen. We go to Laguna next, which I'm probably gonna finish behind some of the silver guys. So yeah, exactly, Tango. I feel your frustration, man. Like, that's just, man. Just do me a favor for S's and giggles. Just try and put it on. Just try and put it on automatic, man. Rick, I do too. Like, I actually like the rain, like, but basically for the last 2 times that we raced in the rain, it was the first ever race in the Aston that I ever did, and it started raining when it was dry the whole time, so that definitely called me out. But as the race went on, I was getting used to it, running like 234s, which might have been like a second or two off of the top guys. And then here in the damp, it was really cool, but I just didn't have a setup for it, man. So it's like doing it on the fly. The whole time in the free practice was basically me setting tire pressures up. So yeah, I would like to know that, Tango. I'd like to know that, to see what happens, just to see if that actually helps or not. Jump in jump in one of the jump in one of the SFR servers and just try it. Like, like just try it in free practice and uh, you know, speed in the pits so you can see what happens to you and you'll get teleported, like just fly into pit lane, but then try and do it with the auto on and see. You're gonna be better off, I'm telling you, dude, because there's, like I said, there's no benefit to having it on. You don't save any time. You just don't. As a matter of fact, like I said, you get away with it with it on auto, because it sometimes sometimes I'd be going faster than the speed and just hit it at the last second and jam on the brakes, and the auto kind of just automatically engages it. So Sunday is Trackalicious, bro. Trackalicious. So Ricardo's been there. Fiesta's been there. Um, it's a really cool league. I mean, they're another U.S. based league. We picked the Aston for there, and Jelson and I are in the silver division because there's just some really fast guys in the pro class. But I decided, hey man, I really want to drive something different, so I picked the Aston, and it's they do every other Sunday. They do a different style. So one Sunday's a 90-minute endurance race, and then the next Sunday is um, 45-minute style, like a 45-minute race, and then a quick like 30-minute race after that. So it's a pretty cool. So you have two opportunities for two different races. So this week will be at Mazzano. Yeah, tune in, Rick. Tune in, because I'm gonna start practicing in the Aston at Mazzano tomorrow. I have no idea what the conditions are. Knowing them, they might make it rain again. I have no idea. I'm hoping to get a dry track though, so I could actually see what I could do in the Aston. So me and Jell will be there, and yeah. So that'll be cool, man. That'll be cool. So Ricardo's in there, like I said. Fiesta's in there. Um, there's other people that iThump is in there. So some really fast drivers, man. Some really fast drivers, and it's broadcasted too on their Twitch channel. So, we'll share the link in Discord. But guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your Friday night, the rest of it, and enjoy the weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you on Sunday. All right. Thank you, everybody. Deuces.